Okay, so for those of you interested, I just wanted to show you what it looks like inside the course and kind of how everything works in here. So this screen here is what you'll see when you log in, and you can see that all of the lessons are within these modules. So the modules are setting the stage, a anchor, and then there's different lessons within that each particular module. So this is what you'll see, and it says 0% complete, and then you can jump around and go to any lecture you want, or you can continue them in order. So once you click on any particular lesson, the video will start playing for you, and then you'll get a sidebar like this, and you'll just start to see me. So a lot of my modules will be PowerPoint presentation with me on the side of the screen sort of talking to you. Some of them are overhead shots of me working on the garden planning worksheets. Some of them are outside. Let me see for an example. This one would be something where I'm outside talking to you. So these start automatically. And then the other thing that you'll see is within some of the within some of the lessons, you'll get extra things. Like here you'll have a link to an article that you can read. And then down here you'll have a PDF download that you can look at too. So there's lots of things packed in here, and basically all I'm doing is I'm taking you through my particular framework and how I create a 4-season garden. So we're going to start with some foundational things, and then we start with a anchor, and then it goes A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and each section I'm going to talk about that particular module, about that particular part, and then I'm going to give you some examples and teach you, and then I will also show you what I'm doing. So I'm going to be planning my garden along with you. So you're going to get an actual real example of what plants I'm choosing, why I'm choosing them, how they work together. So it's kind of like we're planning our gardens together. So the coolest thing about the course, I think, is the Coursework Book. So that's at the end of the first module, and I give you a little bit of a rundown of what that is, and then you can download this and print it out, and it's going to go through, you're going to use this throughout the entire course to write down all of your selections and everything. And what that does is at the end, when we get to the finalized stage and we're using the garden planning sheets, you're going to be able to just take your decisions that you already did in the workbook and sort of move them right over to the worksheets, and that's going to plan your garden for you. One of the other really great benefits of this course is in the anchor module. It's in the resources for plant research section. So in this lesson I'm going to show you a little bit about different places and different apps you can use to actually find plants and do that research. And also you get access to my plant database, which is here. And this is my own personal database that I use, and I'm plugging in all of the flowers and plants and shrubs and trees that I use in my garden that I've seen before. Not only am I giving you the details of the plants and descriptions and links to purchase, but I'm also giving you them in each tab has a different color scheme. So once you go through the course, you'll know that you have to choose a color, and then you can just sort of hang out in this one particular tab of here, and this will give you a lot of really good options. So this is a really cool bonus to the course that I think is going to help a lot of people, so that you don't have to go through all of this nitty-gritty of tracking down plants that are going to bloom for a long time, that are going to work in your garden. I've already done that work for you, and it's right here. Another area that I wanted to highlight is the Finalize module. When you take the course, you get all of these different lessons that are going to show you exactly how I fill them out myself. So in here you can see I'm doing an overhead shot, and I'm actually coloring in the colors and showing you exactly how I'm taking things from the workbook and putting them right into this worksheet here. And it's a really hands-on, step-by-step process where you can see exactly what I'm doing. I'm talking through the process, and I'm showing you what I would change. Oh, I noticed this is different, or I want to change this, or this looks great, or I'm going to double this, and I'm going to give you an actual rundown of exactly what I'm doing. So that's another great feature of this course. Another one I want to show you really quick is these pre-made design layouts. So if you're nervous about having to draw your own plans, what I'm doing here is actually giving you all these pre-made layouts, and these are based on Anchor, Backbone, Color Echo, the Excite plants, and there's 27 of them. As you can see, I'm scrolling and scrolling and scrolling. So you can take one of these plans and then plug in your plants, and it's sort of a plug and play go, and you could see that they're to scale with 6 feet deep and 20 feet wide, and you can see about how wide these plans will be so that you know how much space you have to plan for when you're designing your own garden. So anyway, that's a little bit about what you're going to get in this course, and I hope this helps you to make a decision, and I can't wait to see you inside.